Hello everyone. Today I am going to be trying out the Beetles gel polish. I got this off of Amazon. I'd heard really good things about it, so I just kind of wanted to check it out and see what it was all about. So for this demo, I'm going to have the fall colors. I know it's out of season, but it was a really good price and we're stuck at home right now. And the colors looked really beautiful online, so I'm hoping that it meets my expectations. And if by the time we get back to our salons, who knows, it may be fall. Anyway, so I've already got my little swatches prepped and ready to go. Just need to unbox it. Okay, so it comes with an application guide. And you want to make sure you read this because everybody has different recommendations on the length of how long you put the nail under the light for. Some function well at 30 seconds, some don't until they are at 60 seconds or even 90 for an LED. So you need to really watch that and see what it is. So in the packaging, I'm not upset with the packaging at all. It looks like it's very well put together. It came safe. The bottles aren't cracked. These happen to be 7.3 mLs, so they are 0.25 fluid ounces. And they don't have color names, but they do have numbers. So let's just take those out. There's 309, 308, 307, 310, 311, and 312. They're all in good condition, so that makes me very happy. Like I said, I've already got my nail tips prepped and ready to go. Oops, sorry about that. And their recommendation is a minimum of 60 seconds with an LED light and 2 minutes with a UV. So I'm going to make sure that my light is set at 60 seconds. And we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to start from the highest number to the lowest, and then I'm going to work my way down. And I'm only doing that because I love glitter, and 307 is the lowest number and it's the glitter. So I figured we'll save the best for last. Alrighty. This, like I said, is 312. Aha! This is that beautiful mustard color that everybody loves, and you can't really find a really nice color. Bing, here it is. The smell's not too bad for this stuff. Hate trying to paint like this. Can't really see what I'm doing. I hope I'm staying in focus for you guys. It's a very pretty fall yellow. Very, very pretty. Like I said, this set was on sale right now. So I really like that a lot. And I'm going to set my timer for 60 seconds on 312. I'm going to go to 311. When it comes to gel polish, you want to roll your gel polishes to get them mixed well. If you shake it, you will tend to put air bubbles in it. So rolling it is the recommended method. Move those out of the way. So here we go for 311. Looks like it might be some type of light chocolate brown. Oh, it's another golden color. I believe the name of this particular set is called Caramel Swirl. So if you go on Amazon, I will try and leave a link in the description box. But if you go on Amazon, it is Caramel Swirl, I believe. Well, let me see. Can you see the difference? The 312 right now has been cured and set, so it seems to be a yellow. The 311 looks like it might be a little darker, and I might have to see what that looks like when it comes out of the light. So we'll see how that one goes. So that's 311. 310 looks like it's going to be more of a chocolate. Well, I don't know, more of a brown. So we'll see. Browns, yellows, golds. It seems to be how this is running. I do have some clients that really enjoy wearing browns in the fall. And a nice brown is so hard to find. You know, they're either just so dark that they almost look like black, or they look like something you don't want to know what it is. So, something I'd find out in my yard with my dogs. They're just not a very pretty color. This one seems to be like a milk chocolate. Not mad about that. Has like a red undertone to it. Okay. 311 is out of the light, so let's see what that... So there is a little bit of a difference. 312 is definitely the brighter. 311 is more muted. I don't know if you can... If the light is really picking that up. I really need to get some better equipment if I'm going to be doing this. Oh well, we'll get there. If y'all hang with me, we'll get there. 309 will be our next swatch. Oh, I'm looking at 310 under the light, and let me tell you, does that look pretty under the light? All right, so 309. Let's see how this does. You know, I'm really kind of liking the coverage. You don't have to really overdo it. Okay, another shade of a brown, which, okay, let's just be honest, it's what we're expecting. It's browns and golds here. It's called Caramel Swirl. I bet you could do some fantastic marble with this. But as I was saying, the coverage is pretty good. I'm not mad at all. I've been doing nails a lot of years, and I am not mad at all about that. Okay, so that one goes in the light. Okay, so this one was the 310. You can see it's got a little bit of a, well, maybe you can't see, but it's got a little bit of a red undertone to it. And I will be laying these all out side by side so you can see them, how they look. I think I'm just going to do, I don't know if I'll do the one coat or the two coats. Like I said, I'm pretty content with the amount of coverage that it's getting off of just the one coat. So, hey, why not just roll with it, I guess. Sometimes they change with the second coat, but we'll see. So this one is going to be 308. Oh, well, that's interesting. That's like, to me, that's a latte color to me. That's just kind of a whole bunch of cream in my coffee. Very nice, very sharp for very like a loft. Love. Okay, put that one in the light for 60. Okay, so this one was going to be the 309. So just to hold it up against the 310, you can see we're going lighter in shade, I guess. So this one has the red undertone, this one does not. And then the one that just went in the light is even lighter than this one. So And to be quite honest, I don't think I really have these colors in my collection. I can have, shoot, over 200 bottles of polish, and can't believe I'm getting colors that I actually don't have. I'm pretty impressed with that, to be quite honest. The size of the bottles seem to be a good size. I feel like I can get a lot of use out of these. I do believe it's the same amount that you get in the CND shellac. I believe the CND shellac qualifies as a 0.25 fluid ounce, if I'm not mistaken, where your gelish and some of your other ones are 0.5. They are a half ounce. So they do go longer, but sometimes that's not a good thing, because then they wound up sitting on your shelf and you never really finish the bottle. At least with these, you know that you're not going to sit on the shelf too long, because these do have shelf lives. A lot of your gel polishes, you'll have to read. I believe this one's 3 years, 36 months. But they do have a shelf life, so they can go bad. If you find that your gel is starting to peel and chip real bad after your clients leave, you've got a couple problems you can troubleshoot. Either you have a bad light and it's not curing properly, or your polish is too old and it's not doing what it's supposed to do. And if you have several people with the same color having the same thing, or the color's changing and it's not the original color it's supposed to be, throw that bottle out, honey. Buy yourself a new bottle. Buy yourself a new bottle, please. So that is the 308. And then we'll get on to the glitter one, the 307, which I think I might really like. Ooh, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Gelish has a color, and it's called My Jewels Keep Me Warm. And that was a huge, huge one that I used. I definitely want to do 2 coats on this. It's finer glitter in this than the Gelish My Jewels Keep Me Warm. And I believe the Gelish My Jewels Keep Me Warm has more coppers in it, more of the red coppers. Definitely, I want 2 coats on this. I don't know if you can see how see-through that is, but I definitely want the 2 coats. So I'll pop that in the light for the 60 seconds. And I'm just going to line these up here so you can see what they look like. So we go from the muted yellow to a little bit darker. Almost reminds me of Indian corn. And then this one definitely pulls a red. It's a red brown. It's very pretty. I thought at first this one was more like a milk chocolate, but it's definitely not. It's more of a red brown. And this one's more of the milk chocolate. And then my coffee extra cream is over here. I'm still waiting on the glitter one, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, they're packaged very nicely. Like I said, I got a great deal on them for 6 bottles, especially if you're just starting out and you really need to grow your collection. These are fabulous. I'm super impressed. I actually ordered a set of pinks the other day that I will be reviewing as well. And it may just become one of my little favorites here. My clients are always asking, do you got anything new? Do you got anything new? So often it's so easy to just say, you know what, it's just the same color, different manufacturer, different brand. Same color, different brand. Everything looks the same. I get so upset trying to figure it out. Okay, so this one, second coat. I've still got some see-through spots on it that I can see. Not too bad. It's mostly up where it's very rounded, so it's not laying quite flush. I am the type of person that when I put glitters on nails, quite often I will put a base color down first and then the glitter second to make sure that my coverage doesn't look like it's too sheer. So depending on what you're putting this over or under, I would not have a problem at all layering it over the first one and still get a beautiful shade, but it just fills in some of those little tiny gaps that you don't normally see. But it is a very pretty color. I do enjoy it a lot. I think this is going to be a great hit for fall. So thank you for sitting with me. I definitely give this product a thumbs up. 6 colors. I think I paid, oh goodness, I want to say I paid like $10 for the 6 colors. So you can't beat that. So, and then here you go. Here's all 6 of them lined up in a row. I hope you love them as much as I do. And when I get my pink set, I will definitely share that with you as well. Thanks for spending time with me. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Go ahead and hit your subscribe button so you can see more updates as I continue to learn and grow on YouTube, and hopefully share some of the things I've learned over the last 18 years with you guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.